Hi everybody, it's John at the Gloucester Library, and today let's draw a teddy bear. Alright, so to start our teddy bear, what I'm going to do is draw the head and the body and the arms and legs and all that first, and then we'll go in and we'll draw all the details inside, like the eyes and the nose and the mouth and all that, okay? So to start, what I'm going to do is draw the shape of the head. I'm going to start up here. Try to leave yourself enough space to fit your whole bear in if you can. So I'm going to make my head at the top here about that big. And you see it's not a perfectly round shape. If you make like the top a little smaller than the bottom there, so he has some little cheeks poking out the sides. And on the top I left a little space, so if you want you can go in and add a little bit of hair, maybe just a few little lines like that for hair. And then I'm going to draw the ears. So I'm going to draw one big ear on the left, and one big ear on the right. Actually, I hit my book a little bit here. I'm going to try that one on the right one more time for you. See if I can not hit my book. There we go. So I had a little dimple in there. And that's okay too. It doesn't have to be perfectly round. I'm just being fussy. Now the next part, I say draw the arms next, make it easier. So I'm going to draw this left one first, and it's kind of like a marshmallow shape, so like a cylinder but a little rounded on the ends. Let me show you what I mean. There we go. You see how it's kind of like this, a marshmallow shape? So it's like it's got the rounded ends, kind of like a cylinder will have, but also rounded edges. Not like a soup can, but more like a marshmallow. Let's do the other one on the right. There we go. And now I'm going to do the same thing for the legs. I'm going to do kind of marshmallow shapes coming out, but they're going to be a little bit more where you see the rounded part of the marshmallow in the front and less of the part in the back. So let me do one of them just to show you on this left one here. So I'm going to do like the big rounded part, and then go in just a little, so you can see like where the circle's here for the end. That's where it will be. And there's just a little bit extra coming in. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. All right. Now I'm going to fill in the body. So most of our body parts are already covering up the body, but we still have to show where it connects. So we're going to show a line here to connect the head and the arm, and the head and the arm on the right, and then between the leg and the left arm there, and on the right, and then on the bottom, right between the legs there. All right, now that we have our body all drawn, now we can go in and draw all the details. So I'm going to draw the eyes, and I'm going to give them some big oval eyes like that, and I'm going to draw a little oval inside, and then I'm going to go back in and color those. And just so you can see, I'm going to zoom in here. I'm going to color it in. So they're like little shiny black eyes. There we go. And the same thing to the other one. There we go. All right. And now I'm going to draw his nose. And that one's going to be an oval shape, but wider this way and skinnier this way. And I'm going to make it a little bigger than the eyes. And I'm going to add a shiny oval there too. And color that in dark. Now you don't have to color in the nose black if you don't want. You can give them like a red nose or any other colored nose if you like to. I'm just doing black for mine. All right. Now I'm going to do his mouth. And mouth is like a rounded W shape or like two U's. So let me show you what I mean. I'm going to do a W type shape. Where it comes up. My pin's skipping. There we go. And you can even do one little U underneath for like his bottom lip. And you can give him some very simple eyebrows if you want. I like to make them look like they're kind of furry. So what I'll do is I'll start with a straight line on the outside of the eye and then have a couple little zigzags in there to show that they're furry. And then I'm going to draw the inside of the ears. So I'm going to draw a line that goes all the way on the inside from one end to the other. And same thing on this side. And you can start at the bottom or the top. I'm just starting at the bottom, but you can go either way. And once you've done that, we're also going to draw circles in the arms and legs to show like where the paws are. So let me show you how I'm going to do that. I'm going to draw a rounded part like that, and I'm going to draw another circle, or not circle, but another rounded curve inside. So it's more of an oval shape, so you can see how it's kind of pointing down there. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other arm. And I'm going to do the same thing on the feet. Now with these ones, you can see how these are kind of squishy ovals because his arms are kind of hanging down a little bit. And these ones will be more close to a circle, almost a complete circle, because they're flopped up and we can see them more from, the front rather than bent. There we go. All right. And you can go in and say add things like little stitches. So like, a lot of times you can see the stitching on teddy bears. So you can say, I like to do like a little line down the middle of the face and do little itty bitty lines. You don't have to do them perfectly apart, and you don't have to do every single one, but just putting in a few kind of shows that, oh look, it's a teddy bear, he's been stitched up. And I'm going to do the same thing in the middle of the body. And you see, I'm not drawing every single one, just to let him, give that a look of like, hey, look, there's some stitches. And you do the same thing on the arms and legs if you like to. Like I usually put some on the inside. like that. And also the legs, little stitches. All right. And you can, of course, color in your teddy bear any color that you like. If you want to add more to them, you can give your teddy bear a hat or like a little bow, maybe like a shirt, a little t-shirt, things like that. So like if you draw in pencil, you can like erase and add those things on. I think I'm going to color mine in just a regular brown teddy bear this time, but of course yours can be any color you like. I hope you enjoyed today's Let's Draw a Teddy Bear, and hope to see you next time.